want you to imagine this. The Northeast is on a whole nother level when it comes to the dungeon. Royal Farms Council days with the bullshit ass chicken drumsticks. Fuck with y'all though. But the Northeast being in a class of its own. I'm trying to get over. Okay. Thank you. The Northeast is in a class of its own, bro. This is the first time in a long time that I came this way. Me being from the Northeast originally, I can give two shits about going to the Northeast. But since I was in North Carolina, on the other side, I already know what was going to happen. Either get some dumbass load going further south, get lucky, or just get a high paying load going to the Northeast. Over the years, coming to the Northeast, I have experienced high paying loads and garbage paying loads coming out of the Northeast, not counting COVID. Now, where I experienced the high paying loads, I was at Landstar. You know, $3 a mile, stuff like that. And I ain't talking about going from one Northeast state to another. Whether that was in a van or a flatbed, or on the reefer. But when you go out on the brokers market, the spot market, that story, that changes. Oh boy. They call it the bag haul. But what if I live in one of these states? Is it still gonna be a bag haul? Huh? They always run that, you know, you don't get paid coming back out of the Northeast. But why when I was over there at Landstar, I got loads that paid pretty good coming out of the Northeast? Why? Now, why is it on the spot market? There's this claim that the loads don't pay good. I know it is the spot market, but you mean to tell me for the last 20, 30 years, whatever, the loads still pay $1, maybe 92 cents a mile, stuff like that, still with inflation? Help me make this shit make sense. Because it doesn't. I don't think unless brokers paint this picture to where shippers start to believe it themselves. I don't know. I don't think, what I'm trying to say is that when a broker goes to a shipper to get access to freight, you know, get a contract with a broker, let's say, I I don't think I do know, yes, some of these things are spot bids. So for some of y'all go, well, you know this. But when I'm just saying going in, getting a contract, getting 10, 15, 20 loads a week or whatever the case may be, I don't think the shipper goes, well, sorry XYZ, but you're in the Northeast. We have to pay $1.02. That's your backhaul. I don't think anywhere in history that's been said. Unless, like recently, when shippers started catching brokers, putting low, they're still paying through the roof to move freight, but they were catching brokers on the market out here, putting loads out at rock bottom prices. So they was like, oh, okay, this is what y'all want to do. This is why we are where we are. Some of the reasons why. Y'all remember that? Remember at one point, people were still trying to get $3, $4, $5 a mile to run loads. And then there was certain customers coming out saying, yo, we still paying. We still paying those rates. And then all of a sudden later on, they was like, oh, okay. Y'all wanna do this? We gonna do that. Now they're like, oh, the broker shippers aren't paying. In some cases, they're just not paying. You created that bullshit. You been created that bullshit. You just did other shit to make it worse across the board. And to this day, I still don't believe the Northeast story. Because I didn't haul freight. You know? Damn, that car hit some shit. God damn, he hit a wheelbarrow. Fuck. Somebody dropped some shit off his car. Pickup truck. That's fucked up. Hopefully they had a camera. But like I said, I know on the spot's a spot. These dudes, these damn contracts, they really try to keep you in the gutter. They don't be wanting to pay nothing to move loads. You get up in the Northeast, you tell me if you've never seen this before. A bunch of 1 pig, 4 or 5 drop bullshit for $1.39. Maybe $1.70 tops. Oh, and they want a team to do it at times. Like, what are we talking about? 1 pick, 1 drop, 570 miles. Or 1 pick, 2 drops, I should say. 570 miles, or according to the board, 1,100. Finishes Saturday, even though today is Thursday. And the other shit with the easy 1-and-1. Nobody gives a fuck if it's an easy 1-and-1. The load still goes in my truck. I still gotta move the load. The fuel still costs the same. The toll still costs the same. I can't pull up to the toll and go, yo, I got an easy 1-and-1. Come on, man, I got a easy light load. Like, who do you think we are when y'all be saying this stuff to us? Like 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds? This is across the board, not just up here. Easy 1-and-1, quick. I don't know if the shippers tell you, oh, they're easy 1-and-1s. Quick. You know, where do y'all get that from? I don't know. I have no idea. idea. Here go one of them reckless ones. But I just wanted to get that out. That Northeast ain't shit. Maryland drivers ain't shit either. Oh man, my God. I always said it. Maryland definitely one of the worst. Has some of the worst drivers, especially on the East Coast. Oh shit. If it ain't Maryland, it's Connecticut and Jersey. You got Florida. Shit. Maryland's just in a world of their own. These motherfuckers be out here. You see all these lanes? You gonna still have a motherfucker doing like 40 in the hammer lane. Somebody doing 97 in the lane to my right. Zigzagging. But anyway, that's another story for another day. That's if I ever come back up here again. I want nothing to do with this shit up here. You telling me the best loads y'all got are paying anywhere from $650 to $1,100 for the majority. There was some that paid a little bit more, and a lot of them got some goofy shit to them. One pig, it'll say Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Miami, Florida. Click on it, it says 2 loads. Oh shit. Pick up, go to pick up in PA and go to Massachusetts, then come over to Vermont and go down to Miami. $1,400. Who do you think we fucking are? They like trying to pull that like combo bullshit. You don't watch them, they'll be done pocket like the whole $2,000. And somewhere in there they might squeeze easy on, easy off, light load. Nobody cares. You're taking up my time. I'm spending the money. I'm getting the wear and tear. Pay up. Like for no reason right here. For no reason. You got in front, you're hitting the brakes. Keep it fucking moving. This is an everyday thing. Even if there was nothing in that lane right there he came out of, they would get in front of me and hold the fucking brakes. Oh, Texas, y'all good for that shit. Then around Houston and shit, oh, I think it's the billboard promotion from the lawyers. Yep, I think it's the promotion from the billboards from the lawyers. But anyway, you know, I'm talking about some other stuff. But yeah, man, for the most part, the Northeast ain't shit when it comes down to loads. Now, can you run around in the Northeast and do okay? It might be equivalent to the dungeon, the southern dungeon. You just gotta pay all the tolls and sit in probably more traffic, and probably get your truck beat up a little more. But I don't think at the end of the day, overall, it's worth it. Unless you got some nice paying contract freight. And not all contract loads are great paying loads. So, but overall, fuck running up here. I noticed when I used to post a lot of stuff outside of the southeast, a lot of the dumb shit that I used to post on Facebook were loads from up here. Loads from up here on the DAT load board. Or we used to spot one with terrible. Terrible. I just want you to think. paying 15 years, 20 years ago. They're paying the same shit that they were paying 20 years ago. There should come a time, which I know it won't, for truck drivers, owner operators, when you deliver, everyone that delivers a load to the Northeast, or to these so-called areas, they call backhauls like that, just leave and leave the load sitting there. You know, there's no way I'm gonna be in the southern dungeon or the northern dungeon, and then you're gonna tell me there's like 1,000 loads, 1,500 loads, and there's 500 trucks, 600 trucks in the area, and y'all still paying $1.20. The fuck out of here. No. I will never put a load that pays $1 nothing on my shit. Maybe JB Hunter do it because they got 80 million tractors. Snyder will do it because they got 80 million tractors. To me, it ain't worth a fuck. I haul that dumbass load, have a fucking issue. Oh man. At the end of the day, I did that shit for free. They get away with that shit because they can do it in volumes. See what I'm saying? And they pay you just enough when you think you good as a company driver in some of these cases. Just enough. These companies can get off like that. Like I told a broker one day, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Or I should say Landstar agent or whoever. When I had to step that, I said, listen, man, they got mad at me because I put something else on the trailer, right? One is my trailer. Two, it never said it was for exclusive use only or anything. So I put something on the top deck, right? Oh my God. I had this happen more than once in my open deck career. Oh man, it's supposed to be for exclusive use only. I'm reading the joint, they don't say nothing about exclusive use. What are you talking about? Man, you're not even paying exclusive use rates at the time, right? So I sweetened the pot. I said, let me tell you something, man. What I got on here will be off before I get to the customer. But if you want exclusive use, then you need to put it on there. And then I'll, you know, go by what the rate con says. If I do anything outside of that, that's on my ass. You know, if shit hits the fan out here. But I told him, I said, listen, man, you sitting in front of probably like 20, 30, 40 loads in a day. Some of y'all. I gotta wait on one. 98% of the time. One. And if I'm relying on you to give me the load when I book it, and then you cancel it, either because you found the cheaper truck or something else happened, the shipper canceled it, they kicked it back another day, or whatever. I am fucked out here. I got one time to fuck up that could destroy the whole week. You fuck up one time or pull a load back or whatever, you got a bunch of other loads to move. Some of y'all. Until somebody comes in there and knocks you off and take your loads away from you. And that doesn't happen to some because they play around too much. Take all this freight, they can't move the damn freight. Customer kicks their ass up out of there. That ain't nobody's fault but your own. Yeah, I know brokers. They in there at customers. They go in there, they take all the damn loads that's tendered out there, right? They can't cover them, they gotta give them back. Shippers under the impression that, oh, they sending their own trucks to do it. Their trucks ain't showing up to do it. It's one of us doing it. Though we might not go back and tell them that it's us doing it. But then they find out after a while, like, yo, they just don't pick up the loads. And they get rid of them in some cases. You play too many fucking games out here. Sometimes y'all part of the supply chain problem. Keep it a buck. Why shit don't be on the shelves, shit ain't in the store. Cause sometimes y'all play this kick the can down the road game and other bullshit. You know. That's why it ain't on the shelf. Or I show up with a load of produce, now they don't want it because the color, it's got a color issue there. Oh, but it should have been moved 4 or 5 days ago. Why is that? Because you've been trying to move it for $3,000 cheaper than what it's supposed to move for? $2,000? Oh, game time Friday and Saturday in some of these areas, now you gotta pay? But the problem is, when you get to the other side, it gets rejected. Well, now guess who's got to deal with that crap? For the most part. Yep, you got it. You got it. All the time, man. Playing fucking games out here. Stop playing fucking games. Pushing all these loads. I'll just move it tomorrow. Now the truck driver getting in an argument with the delivery or the shipper. They thinking it's the truck driver's fault. Nah, man, it's the people you did the business with. That's my customer. That's your customer. To stop playing games with your customer. This is what y'all do, man. But see, this is the information you ain't gonna listen to. I'll give you some information, and you motherfuckers I'll give you some dumb shit, here you go. I give you some shit that you see every day that you don't think about or talk about. You don't really pay attention to. And then y'all wanna ask me about it later. That's why I be telling y'all, go watch the videos. I already said that. Cause I'm done repeating myself about shit and you're not paying attention. So somebody else may go watch the video, then they'll come out and start talking about it and do it verbatim. Oh shit! Woo! Uh-huh. You saw that there? Ooh boy! Damn, that was about to be one. Shit! Anyway, these are the things you got to deal with out here on the spot market or whatever. These thorns or somebody getting your own loads and things like that. All the time. Yeah, play these damn games. All the time. Go into customer like, damn dog, you better not. Look at, he was really ready to come over, man. Customers like, yeah, man. What's going on? You know, you're the third truck. We got 15 loads to move, and we're supposed to move 5 yesterday, and nobody came. And you're the third truck today, and we're about to close in about 2 hours. Really? Yo, check this out. See that right there? You see where I'm at? Right here, right? You see the mile radius? You see how many, now go over here, go over here. See how many trucks is in this area? Yeah. See how many trucks trying to get up out of here? Yeah, all right, then let me switch this. See how many trucks want to go to the area your load is going? Oh, yeah. So why can't I get the loads? You need to go. You need to find that out with your broker, man. You need to go find that one out with your broker. Let's just say, come on, backing off this fucker. Let's just say you went 300 miles and you paid them $2,400. Well, they only want to pay me $750, $650. Not saying I took it for $650. I'm just throwing a number out there. You know how the game go. You know how the game go. Yeah, he ain't paying attention. He fucking around up here doing something. I'm gonna let this video ride. Some videos I be having and then I stop them because I did something not in the truck or I said something that didn't sound right sometimes. I think I kind of got away with that, away from that, you know. I think that's what had my channel doing what it used to do because it was raw, uncut. But yeah, 15 loads, 5 supposed to move yesterday and only 3 moved today and you about to close? Yeah, I think you need to go take that up with the people you pay to move the freight. You know, the one that probably called you and said they can't find no trucks, but here we go right here. We got more trucks that want to go to the area in some of these cases than are the loads. And then garbage truck trying to break smoking on that bitch. And then when there's more loads than trucks, they're still not paying. I know some people don't know, they don't care. I was back and forth earlier with this dickhead. Yeah, you almost got in a wreck a minute ago. Now you're on the sideline. And this part was about respect. And I'm gonna get out of here. And I hope you listening, motherfucker, because I told you I was gonna talk about your dumb ass. I don't know who you gonna report to, because when you report it to whoever you report it to, you're gonna find out who's gonna answer the phone when you make the report. Because I never said anything about killing somebody. But if you do run up on my truck, I will put your ass on the ground. I'll do everything I can to put your ass on the ground. Talking to shit, this guy's name. He could have been a troll, right? So, the driver took a picture and said, look at this right here. You gotta pay $1 to use the bathroom. There's no microwave. We don't have water. And we don't tarp loads or whatever. So obviously it's a flatbed place. So my statement was, you know, I just drive the fuck off. I'm not paying you to use a bathroom. And if I need to get, I mean, I have some water in my truck and stuff like that. But if I need to get some water and I, you know, whatever. And if I'm gonna be at your place all damn day, you know, maybe some drivers don't have microwaves. Some companies they drive for don't let them have microwaves. They want to microwave something real quick. I mean, come on, man. Way to respect that. So this motherfucker, I didn't say nothing like that, but I'm just saying this to myself now. So after I made the statement about I'll just drive off, that's when I'll leave. Motherfucker gonna say. Supposedly he works in a shipping place. We don't have to respect truck drivers. I said, that's your fucking problem right there. I said, because you try to act like people don't exist. He started talking on all this other shit or whatever. I said, I mean, yeah, if I pull up to your place, you're not gonna like the results. Basically, what will happen is I'll just curse you smooth the fuck out and drive the fuck off. So I never say anything about shooting anybody or killing anybody or whatever. You know how white people get. And I hate to say it like that, but you know they'll come in and start saying some shit, and then it's like now so you make it look like I tried to kill the whole fucking building, man. But anyway, But the dude had said, and the reason why I got to that point was he had said, if I have to come to your truck and tell you in your face some shit, like what? I said, that's when you will be on the ground looking up to the sky saying hello to God or some shit. Y'all know how I be doing. So he starts talking, oh, you're gonna shoot, you're gonna kill me or some shit. He starts saying all this dumbass shit. You know, oh, I'm gonna report it to your company and things like that. Like, go report it to whoever you want to report it to. Screenshot what you want to screenshot. The difference is I did screenshot your ass. You probably didn't. So go tell it to who you want to tell it to and enjoy your day. But if I was at whatever place you're at, which I don't think you work in the office at all, and something came up the way you walked up to my truck on some bullshit, I will try to open the door and drop kick the fuck out of your ass. I'm not gonna be letting people walk up to the truck and say all this crazy shit or whatever out of a shipping office. You be out your goddamn fucking mind. Your load will stay right there on the dock. It won't be the first time I left a load on the dock for somebody talking reckless. I just did one right before Christmas. Your load will stay on the dock. You're not gonna come out disrespecting, man. You're not gonna come in my face doing that. That's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, man. Cause y'all think y'all can just come up and say whatever you want to people, and people just gonna stand there and take that shit. Not gonna happen with some of us out here. Some of us probably will shoot your damn ass, but I'm just being real with it. I got two sisters that work in the transportation department, right? At these places or whatever, or shipping or whatever, receiving. And they said that number one issue is their own fucking employees not unloading the trucks. Whether the driver's on time by 30 minutes or right on time or 2-3 hours early, they ain't got nothing to do. They're just sitting around the warehouse. They got room to put the shit away, and their own employees will sit around and go, well, he early anyway. I ain't got to do nothing. I'll wait till it's time. Now you got, this she said, here's the dumb shit. Then there's a bunch of other trucks that show up. More trucks show up. Now you got a bunch of trucks sitting around. Drivers running out of time. She got to go outside and tell them. And the driver's like, yeah, we out of hours. We can't move. I only can idle. At least wherever my sister works at, I know where she works at, but she will say, yeah, just go over there in the corner, man. You can idle over there to the corner, out in the corner. Because she already knows, because I drive trucks. So, my other one too. She works at a place. And she, we were talking about this the other day when I saw him. You know, about forklift drivers tearing up people's shit. And acting like they didn't do it. One of them said, look, you in that man trailer, you tore up that man trailer, you didn't take a picture, now you want to act like you didn't do it. She's like, I ain't got this, that's on you. You should have took a picture before you went in his trailer. So, you know, I done had that problem before. But they know what be going on. And said, now you want to take all day to unload the truck. He can wait. What do you mean he can wait? Go get that shit off that damn trailer and so this man can get out of here. Like, why do you want to wait around and have a bunch of trucks now? You know, if we can get it off, we get it off. But that's not how some people think. They can care less about you, shipper, receiver, broker, when you pull up, when you book the loads. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking, man. You know, 'cause I kind of just added in something which was pretty good, I believe. And Yeah. The Northeast, oh no. Oh no. If I'm back up here ever again, it better pay like a motherfucker. I better be doing something special. I mean, the load I got was pretty damn good. I would not touch any of them damn loads that they got coming out of here. Man, a couple more months or whatever it is, yeah, you're gonna be jumping a little something, but you probably still ain't gonna be paying enough up here, coming out of Delaware and stuff. Y'all want to call it the Mid-Atlantic, whatever you want to call it. But, nah. Y'all can keep that bullshit. One thing y'all did do, though, is get rid of them toll booths. I give you that. I'll tell you how long I ain't been around. Other than that, man, we're gonna get down here to Virginia, slide on through. I might stop and see my brother down here. He in on the North Carolina side down there. He got something going with himself, getting money. I would have stopped to see him the other day, but shit, I had to go. I missed him the other day at the house. But anyway, with that said, what time is it? About 2 o'clock. 1:24. I thought it was 2 o'clock already. It's already a shit show out here. One other thing before I get gone. One thing for sure. If there's one stretch of interstate that's always fucked up, that would be I-95 in both directions, just past from Fredericksburg north. I don't care when. It doesn't even matter. I never seen a section of I-95 from like Fredericksburg all the way to Philadelphia. We can say Connecticut, but I ain't been up there since who knows when. Always construction. Always. Like all day, every day. Like what the fuck do y'all be doing? Like really? Every damn day, same shit, same area, same time. Think about it. What y'all be doing, man? I know what y'all be doing. But anyway, man, I just wanted to get that video out there. Spread the word. Get on down south here. Go get my oil changed on my reefer unit. I'm gonna make sure they hand tighten. Those oil filters, because you know those right there, you know, you can hand tighten them or you can just snug them on with a belt. Just snug. There ain't no filter housing, you know. Where the O-ring goes around, you know. And it's in plain sight. Yeah, it's in plain sight too. So you can clearly see if the oil or the fuel was leaking. So anyway, with that said, it is your boy with another video. And always know what you're talking about before you start talking. That said, catch y'all next time.